Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4, and as I said at the end of the last one, we have finished this bit off here. We have put in our storage, we have put in the belts, and it's all neat and tidy. And I think we can still run through these. Yep, we can. So that's all ready. So now it's time for power. And what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to put a power pole here. And then we've got to connect these. So what I'm going to do, again, press the wrong button, is I'm going to put a power pole in the middle here. You should have put it closer. I'll just put it on the side there, I think. And then we've got to connect those two, that to there, that to there. This hopefully will reach all the way over, but I think for the benefit of life I'm going to put one there. Not there. Don't stand on your conveyors when you're building things, guys. Right, back over, get the power line from there. As soon as they're highlighted you can grab them and drop you onto there. And then you can go from there to there. But that's powered up, well it will be. And then we want to take, that's going to do 1, 2. So we need another one down here to power these. And I'm going to just slot that cheekily in, there's a line on that one. Right, okay. I'm going to sneakily drop that one in there. And then I'm going to put another one from there over to here. Right, so that's connected. So this one needs to connect to there. That needs to connect to there. That needs to connect to there, and that one needs to connect to there, and you finally need to connect to there. And it will tell me on this I need 21 megawatts power. Okay, and that one there tells me what my capacity is, and my capacity always needs to be higher than that, so otherwise we're going to have problems. So if I put some biofuel in here now, that will fire up and everything will start working. Or at least that's the theory. Open you up. Open you. Open you up. Open you. There we go. So we've got 40 watts outgoing capacity. Maximum is 20 watts. So we've got room to build more stuff. They're all... That's green lighting, so my miner is now working. These are waiting for resources, which are coming through now. Now that will then fire up. When that's filled up to 15, well, filled up to max, and this one will fill up as well. So this one's going to be stopping and starting for a little while. It's waiting to fill up because that's taking 15. This takes 30. I've got 45 coming out, and then this will be picking up, and this will be producing iron ingots for me, and then this one will be producing iron rods. So here we go. First lot of iron ingots coming out. Iron plates coming out. First lot of iron rods coming out, and this will store my iron plates. That will store my iron rods. So that I can get to it. And another thing I like to do is you just put a little conveyor, if it will let me do it, just there, and one just to there. Get rid of those bottom poles because we don't need those. And I can see at a glance what's inside them. Iron rods, iron plates. Nice and easy. And I'm going to zoom this out a bit more here. Copy you. just so we've got the extra bit there. And we've got some more storage space here. When we've got the chainsaw, we'll chop them down. We've got no ferries for me, no. And we're going to be able to explode these rocks later when we've got explosives. And then we can finish that all off. But we've got production. We have. And if I want to make screws, I could put another constructor here, for example, or anywhere along here. Feed out of that into there to make screws, which I will be doing in a little bit. First thing I want to do is open up here an obstacle. So we do need to make some screws, we need to make some cables, so we need to make copper as well. I think our copper mining is up there. We're going to have to go around the houses and up. Pretty certain. Yeah, there's our copper. So if we build another Mark 1 miner up here, and we could build a copper plant up here. Hello, you're having your best days. So same sort of procedure. Pick all these up. Yeah, start copper production up here. We can drop the stuff down. Where's the hub? There. I mean, we could just mine it and drop it down and have the actual manufacturing down there. I think that might be a better idea. And then same again. Fix for our plates, snap it to the grid. Wait for him to get out of the way. You down a minute. Great. Make our miner and we'll just line it up with the grid there. It's all nice and square. H just to make sure. All lined up. Yeah. And then obviously we want to put a belt coming out of here. And missing plates. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? But it's not, because now we've got this making them. I can just go and grab a stack. Nice and easy. Accessible. So put you to the edge. Back one. Open straight. Not exactly, are you? Then we want to drop this down. Here, let's go straight out. We want to come down. Where you've got problems like that, go for the default. Where it says it's clipping, you can see where it's clipping into the rock there. So what we can do is you can click on it once and then we can lift it up. No longer clipping. Right, and now we can just go down there and continue. So we've now got our copper feeding down. In fact, I should have put that down onto a foundation, shouldn't I? There we go. Nice. And then we can copy these over. Missing concrete. Oh my goodness. There we go, we have more concrete. So we can now extend this out. And I'm stood in the way again. Of course I am. Great. put anything there because of those at the moment. But if you notice now, because we're stuck to the world grid, it connects up. So now we've got this coming down here, we can make ourselves 2 constructors. This time I need iron rods and iron plates and some cable. So let's go and make the cable a minute. And we get the iron rods and the plates from over here. Nice. So again, furnace, our smelter. And hold it down and it puts it in line with the conveyor. And then 2 constructors. We need those to be rotated. And that way, what are we missing? Reinforced iron plates. Why didn't I notice that before? 2 constructors, because one's going to be making wire, and the other one is going to be making so you're going to make me wire, you have got to make me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it off and splitter, that will come down from roughly central here. Side more. Okay. But what I'm thinking, you see, is those come out to there. Straight belts. And this one comes into here. And then we bring one down here, and we're going to put storage down here as well. But again, we need to zoom some plates across. And for that one, we need 1 meter ramp, but we need to put in those plates first down there, and then we can put in the 1 meter ramps, take them in there, nice. So you're going to feed from there into there. Go out. And that's going to feed from there into there. We're also going to bring one down here, and we're going to put some of these down here. Figure that storage. We need 1 for the wire and 1 for the plating. So yeah, it, as you say, if you go along, it just sort of snaps into place and locks. And then same with that one. Somewhere along the line there, it will snap into place. I think that's probably about right. I'll put a belt down to there. No, it's not quite square, is it? Put you there. Now let's try again. No, not you. You. Thank you. I'm going to copy you. I'm going to stand over here. There you go. So we get the copper coming down here. We're going to the smelter. The smelter will go to these. That is going to that recipe wire. I need 15 ingots to make 30 wire. And we get 15 wire going down there, 15 wire going to here. You're going to make cable. You need 60 wire per minute, so you can run at 25%. 25%. So you need 15 wire per minute. You're putting out 30. So 15's going into there, 15's going into there, that's going into there. So this is all balanced. Talking about balance, let's have a look at how our power grid's going. I've got a lovely flat line. And this is going to take some more power. So let's get some power lines put in. Into there. And one to there. One to there. Nice, and then a cable from that one over to that one, hopefully. Why isn't that working? Oh, cable. We need cable. Right, let's make some of that. Right, we've got 45 cable now. That should be enough. So, wire from there over to here, wire from here to here. We've also got to take a wire up to there. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to try running up here. We're going to run up our conveyor belt. Hopefully we'll fit up here nicely. Doors, perfect. Now we're not going to start that miner straight away. Ah, I'm going to injure myself. Yeah. Because we've got a load of copper on us already. We're going to chuck that. Ingots. So we can chuck these in here. They will feed through without running the miner. Right, so we need power again from there to there. We've got one more power point, I think. Yeah, from there to there. That's cool. And run all the way around here. Then one from there. You're already powered. You're not. One from there. Two. Oh, that's it. That's all the power connections we need. We take one from you. Put another power lead cable there. And go from you over to you. And that should all start that up now. And that will feed that out into this, which will make 30 wire. It's okay. That will take 15. Yeah. And the other 15 will go into there. Perfect. And this should still be perfectly balanced. It is, but we're getting close to our production output. Once we've got the miner going upstairs, which you've got to look at what capacity that needs. That needs 30 a minute. So we can probably cut this down. Yeah. Change that to 30. And it will only need, but it need less power. But we are going to have to, let's have a nice little ride down. We're going to have to make ourselves some more biomass burners. We need another power plant to be able to get through all of this. So here we've got iron rods, they're flying out. We've got iron plates, they're flying out. We've got, look at there, copper wire. And we've got other wire. And it's all running perfectly flat-lined. It's perfect. So our maximum consumption is 25.7. Our capacity is 40. So yeah, we need to put in some more biomass burners. So, biomass burner. Let's just check in for positioning. He's fitting on there. Nice. I'll put another one next to him there. Nice. And then we want some splitters. I think we're going to start those this end. The reason being, it makes it more expandable. I mean, we could do with doing 2 more. We need some more wire. We've got some of that. There we go, that should do. Make 2 more opposites. And put the feed in there. And put feed in there. And then 2 more biomass burners. Let's put some belts in. On there. Put a storage container up here. With an output. Going to be the belt from there. Cool. Power pole. Just in front of that there. And another one down. Missing concrete. Of course we're missing bloody concrete. Right, I'm going to leave that here, guys. I'm going to get the concrete, finish putting this wiring up. We'll come in next episode and we'll put on the extra power. And then we can soup things up a bit. But in the meantime, guys, as usual, be safe, be well, be happy. Enjoy every moment of the life. That's what it's all about. Grown Old Gamer. Signing off for now. Bye-bye.